This is homework 1.4C for Algebra 2. And let's take a look at solving the system. Here's number 5. So use the elimination method to write the system of two variables, and we want to eliminate either x or z. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate z because I see a negative z here and a positive z here. And so at least for the first two equations, I can go ahead and add them as they are to get rid of that variable. So I'll take 2x plus y minus z equals 9. Then I'll add 5x plus 7y plus z equals 4. So I'm going to add that together for my first equation. This is 7x plus 8y, the z's cancel, and this is 13. So now I have to use this second equation. So I have a 2z. I'll go ahead and use the top one. And so what I'm going to do with that is I want to get a negative 2z. So in order to get a negative 2z, I'm going to multiply this top one by a positive 2. So this is that is a 4x plus 2y minus 2z equals 18. Then I'm going to add this second equation, negative x plus 6y plus 2z equals negative 17. So the z's cancel. I get 3x plus 8y equals 1. Oh, and so this works out really nicely. So taking a look at the two equations I have here, my next step, after I get it down to two variables, is I have to solve for x and y. So in this case, it says it down here, solve for two variables by using elimination method, use equation A and equation B, and manipulate as needed. So I have 7x plus 8y and 3x plus 8y. I notice that the y's are the same. So I just need to multiply one of them by a negative in order for this to work out. So I'm going to multiply a negative by equation 2 so I can eliminate my y's. So I'm going to write it down here. I'm going to rewrite 7x plus 8y equals 13. Then I multiply it. This becomes negative 3x minus 8y equals 1. So my y's cancel. I'm left with 4x equals 12. Or divided by 4, my x equals 3. So now that I have x equals 3, I'm going to take that and plug it into one of these equations in order to solve for my y value. So this is going to be 7 times my x value of 3 plus 8y equals 13. So this is 21 plus 8y equals 13. Subtract 21 from both sides. So remember that it should be the larger number on top. So it's going to be negative at the bottom. And so this is going to be 8. So this is going to be 8y equals negative 8 divided by 8, or y equals negative 1. So now that I have two variables, now I can plug it into my original system of 3. So I'm going to plug it into one of the ones on the top. And so I'll go ahead and plug it into the top equation. So 2 times x, which is 3, plus a negative 1, and then minus z equals 9. So I plugged in my y here of negative 1, then I plugged in my 3 for x here, and we solve. So this is 6 minus 1 minus z equals 9. 6 minus 1 is 5 minus z equals 9. Subtract 5 from both sides, so I get negative z equals positive 4. But I can't leave it a negative, so I divide by negative 1. So z equals negative 4. So remember that when we're done, we have to write it as an ordered triplet, and that has to be x, y, z. So I write my final answer as 3, negative 1, negative 4. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.